let's bring in the YouTube people. That way I don't forget to begin the recording on them. So how is everybody doing in this wonderful night? Here's hoping the beer shall flow. Indeed, we have 2 workshops currently producing 284 income at the moment, but that will continue to rise since we only just recently purchased our workshop in Sanala, which gives us a workshop in Sanala and a workshop in Asgar. I really should just get a workshop in every single southern city, but at this point I'm actually technically allied with the Vlandians, so maybe that's not a great idea. Rhino 144 for the true retro look. You wouldn't even be able to see the game. There's a 160 option. That's a very odd resolution. Alrighty, so we're doing pretty decently, actually. We've managed to get our clan rank up to clan tier 3, which is pretty solid. We're rolling around with pretty much a full warband. However, there is a little bit of a problem with the warband. It is consisting of 19 Aserai recruits and 12 Aserai peasants, and I'm going to be honest, having that significant part of my army being recruits and peasants is not filling me with a lot of hope, so we're going to have to level them up. Yes, we can only get 3 workshops currently. We need to keep that in mind. So our last place needs to be somewhere good. It'll probably have to be something with hardwood up over in Botanian lands. Really, the goal for today is probably just to get that 3rd warehouse rocking and rolling. Dump the peasants. We will be. I'm currently just keeping them in there for army fluff, but they're cheap, and they shall be replaced by Haramis, Bedouin rovers, and nomad bandits as I continually attempt to, get more stuff. Our currently expected change is negative 237, so we're going to have to go do some killing, some murdering, and some victory. Sanala is not that place, though, since we already have this. Peasants do become recruits eventually, yes. However, not right now. So there's no tournament in Sanala to begin with, so we need to get on the move. I think we want to head back north. Now that we've got a pair of workshops nice and safe down south, maybe we should get back to Flandia, see what sort of wars are going on. So to that end, let's actually go check to see how is Vlandia carrying on at the moment. So come over to our kingdoms. The kingdom of Vlandia, who we currently owe allegiance to, is currently at war with the Brotherhood of the Woods and the Oh, so we're basically at peace with everybody. That's why. Knows that money low is a worry. It is. We are going to have to keep an eye on that. I could go after a few more bandit camps. We have had quite a bit of luck doing that. So I'm currently watching the end of the MechHQ stream, but I think we still need to wait. 2 Terex is getting confusing. Yeah, that would definitely get a little bit weird. Let's go head north to Quez. Since we're no longer at war with the empires, let's just have some fun. So we get to do a little bit of travel. If we run into a bandit camp, I should probably head south. Part of me wanted to become the Merchant King of Asgar. And just sort of like continually control that area to the south, but I think that's probably too small a goal for one such as us. Oh my god, that is a huge group of looters, and we're going to destroy it. Where do you think you're going? Put it this way, Terraclaw is being broke, so this is heaven. Prepare to fight. I shall take you to death. I know, 64 looters, man. Nobody has taken control of this area in so long. I love that I have my little Volga axe just swinging away there. Alright, let's attack. We outnumber them, even though a significant portion of our peoples are like super low tier and levels. Alright, let's see if I can't do this battle thing properly. So I only want my infantry. You're gonna set yourselves up right there. My bowmen are gonna move up right behind him.
Move out!
Although I probably should actually put my bowmen up here.
Forward!
Because that way they'll have an unobstructed view forward, and then I can move my infantry forward. Apparently, yeah, there's my cavalry. High cavalry.
Hear me! Horse bowmen!
And I'm going to tell these guys, follow me. Keep them nice and tight. Here cometh the bandits. Ooh, I think I should get my archers even higher up on this hill if I can manage it. And then move my infantry to cover them. I'm learning tactics, slowly but surely. Time to farm some troop XP. Yep. Alright, and in the meantime, I shall ride. And I'm going to ride out ahead of the convoy, and we're going to go fighting. Oh, look at that beautiful collection of troops that even I can't hit. Just have a happy, archers. Go nuts. Kill them. Murder, death, all that lovely stuff. Any cavalryman who dies to this rabble will be killed. Both literally and figuratively. Oh, I'm so tempted to just charge. Are you kidding me? One of my tribal horsemen went down. Ugh. You guys are terrible. Alright, infantry.
Give 'em hell.
Get in there. Murderize. Destruction. Yes, Lord, you. You ready for your orbit? It's not gonna be necessary. My infantry is gonna munch down on these guys and we're gonna have fun. Oh, are you running? Are you fleeing? Alright, let's
Attack!
get all of my cavalry to just go full murder mode. Yes! Victory is ours. Enemies are fleeing the battle. I am offering no quarter to looters. Is there a way for me to, like, order them no quarter for looters and just go after every single person? Because I see my personal retinue is doing that. Okay, out of bows. I love how the fact that my big swingy axe he decided to stab with first. Big swingy axe, go! There we go. Trying to follow them down a mountain is proving to be somewhat difficult when you're on horseback. Okay, and I suppose you can get my leg. That works too. I need more polar baggers. Okay, now you guys are getting a little bit ridiculous. I appreciate the support. Need to get a glaive. I have a glaive.
Victory!
The Volga axe is my replacement of my pole sword because it's way more useful in a variety of situations. The big problem we had with our Eastern pole sword was the fact that it was just too darn big to ever actually use. Like, there were some situations on horseback where it actually kind of worked out, but for the most part, it was pretty terrible. And they're gone. Alright, killed 52, not bad. 9 wounded, 3 of which ran away. Do you note that overhead attacks don't really work on horseback? Yeah, I noticed that. Plundered enough gold to keep us running for a day. The XP was not exactly great, unfortunately. However, I can pick up a Harami to replace the person who went down and the Nomad Bandit. So that'll put my numbers back up a little bit. I finished with that. Lovely. A whole bunch of junk that we will sell when we get to the next city. That's how we roll. Where are you going? Surrender or die. What do you mean I'll never take you alive? There's 3 of you. There we go. Done. There's 3 of you. What are you going to do with this one? Poleaxe is the most versatile. If I can find them. Although, in the most recent beta, which we are currently not using, apparently they've introduced a whole bunch of new weapons. There's a bandit hideout that we can go after. That's the other reason why we started using the Volga, is because it's more useful in bandit attacks. We gain 4 influence, it'll be gone in 4 days. Yup. It's a lot of bandits to kill, though. There's a lot of bandits going on around here. The current leader of this land has done a terrible, terrible job of trying to keep everybody safe. It's a problem. You need to get the weapon in game that's actually called a glaive. Ooh, I didn't realize there was actually a weapon called a glaive. Alrighty, so
Woodman, hear me!
you guys are going to
Close
advance.
in! Arrows!
You guys are also going to advance.
Horse! Move forth!
You're going to advance.
Horse bowmen!
And you're going to follow with me.
Go!
Well, that's rad, boys. So there's 21 of them against my massive army. I think we have this handled. Of course, you know, fighting to defend a village is always a little bit of an interesting one. We're going to come around right on your flank. And if you had a leader, we would assassinate him, but you don't, so... Surprise! I'm just going to ride through here because I think my cavalry's got this mostly handled at this point. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that I would be at all useful here. You guys are just running away, aren't you? Yeah. Well, why did you become leaders in the first place? Alright. Hunt them all down. Or, you know, go chopping wood. That works too. We don't allow looters to survive. See, that's what we're looking for here. What's the point of influence? It allows us to vote on things and also attempt to get castles and things. So it's basically how much sort of influence that you can influence on kingdom policy. It's very useful to have. It's something we desperately want. Unfortunately, we are losing 1 influence every single day because of a edict that was put into place by other people. You can also make armies with them, yes, very useful. And the Harami don't want to join me yet. We shall change their minds with time. We were heading towards this hideout because that is where I wish to go. Hideouts are super risky. I understand this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Einbelik Castle. Oh, I'd love to be the lord of a castle. Unfortunately, we gave the rights to child by jury. Yes, they're getting a tad uppity because of it. Interesting. This is a small hideout. What's actually here? Oh, there's like nothing here. This is gonna be just an instantaneous battle. It was the Vlandians that did that for us. Well, it was also, they had the same policy when we were working for the Aserai, so I can't blame them entirely for everything. Yeah, immediate duel. There's 2 guys in this whole camp. Hi. What have you got? Sure. You know what? I'll fight you. That went well. That went very well. So that's one hell of a bandit hideout. Even got half an influence for it. Picked up a Harami. Any Harami want to join me? A Nomad Bandit would. I need more cavalry. And some junk. Beautiful. And the people nearby like us a bit more. Now that we've done that detour, let's head back to Quez, where I can sell my loot. Yeah, there's a couple of, you know, random idiots around, but we don't really care about them. I'm seriously faster than a Desert Bandit group of 5 or 12. That's pretty cool, actually. 16 looters. Yeah, they're just bandit lands all over. Good junk. I'm not sure if it's good junk, but it's certainly junk. Alright, we will first check the junk to see if there's anything worthwhile in here. All rusty crap. No bows whatsoever. Terrible helmets. Terrible clothes. The tattered wrap shoes may actually be good for somebody. So we'll check everybody's shoes. Just make sure that everyone's got decent-ish shoes. Yeah, we're all good. Okay. That can all go away. And that can all go away. We keep any horses we find. Cotton is cheap here, so we're not going to sell, obviously. We are getting kind of low on food. And by kind of low, I mean we're really bloody low on food. So let's go buy some fish. This is not as cheap as fish as I've had before, but it's decent-ish cheap fish. There we go. That'll work. Still make a pretty penny. Pro tip, you can smelt pitchforks. Yeah, I really should get more into the smelting game. That's a good point. Next bandit camp and sort of mass looting, we'll probably start investing more time into that. You actually get more money with armor than you do weapons. Well, because most of it aren't even weapons, they're tools. Let's do the arena. Oh, lovely. There's a tournament for us to join. Always a great place. A bamboo axe is a pretty terrible axe, not gonna lie. It's a weapon tier 1. I have no interest. However, this is a 1v1 tournament, which is great. What's your payout? Yeah, if you wager 100, you'll get 110. No thanks. I'll just sell the bamboo axe for like 500 gold. It'll pay for more than the bet ever would. Swing. What you got? Swing. I'm actually trying to learn appropriate combat techniques here. So I'm trying to block in the right direction as practice for when I don't have a shield. Ugh. Because the shield allows you to get into a really comfortable position of not actually having to care about blocking direction. Which is not good. Because you should be practicing appropriate blocks. At least I think you should. So I'm steadily becoming more and more arrogant about stuff and lecturing. It's kind of funny, 1 pitchfork is 3 wood and at most consumes 2 wood, less if you have the basic hull skill. So you're creating resources by magic. Lovely. What are you? How's your armor? Swing! What you got? You're not all that good, are you? I'm gonna practice even more. Got you. Ah, wrong block. I knew it was the wrong block when I did it. Ow. Ah, we lost. But no, that makes me damned. I'm going to work more on my... So when I do tournaments from now on, I think I'm going to work more on attempting to do proper, correct blocking, rather than just go for the win. Because we're starting to make money on our workshops. We're in a much more comfortable position when it comes to that. I'm not running through tournaments desperately trying to get stuff. So if the tournament's not like something I desperately need, I'm probably going to put away the shield most of the time so I can start practicing that more. Because the better we get with that, the better prepared we'll be for the cool tournaments, which are up over Botanian lands to the north. So, tournament losses, probably going to start increasing now. There are practice fights for a reason? Yeah, but I may as well attempt to win. So, and it was a bamboo axe. So if it had been something really cool, like some sort of armor coat that I really wanted, I probably would have kept the shield up. Bamboo axe, tier 1 axe that I don't even use. Nah, I'm just going to throw it into the actual practice category and see what we can get out of it. Unless people don't want to see that. So if everybody would prefer to just go crazy on for win, let me know. And I can focus more on that. But kind of my head thought on this is use the tournaments as practice for the real battles, because my Volga doesn't let me use a shield when I'm actually using it. Which, given the number of bandit camps we started going after, it's become a little bit more important to me. Alright, what's your mission? Army of Poachers. We can do that, and this will help cull some of the people. Why do they have bamboo anyway? Hey, there's trade with the Khazaits. They're both horse empires, so surely they have things in common. I'm going to help you with your problem. We are going to take care of those poachers myself, and victory will be ours. So very quick one on this. This will give us some more army experience as we sort of get through all of our people. Let's see. I need army of poachers. We need to merchant Quayas, go to Toshiba. It's obviously Tashiba, but still. I used to own a Toshiba. Well, I didn't own it. My parents owned it. It had this gigantic monitor that was like this all-in-one inclusive thing. It was absolutely huge and hilarious. I still actually have it. In fact, I recently had one in work today. Oh god, I'll tell that story later. Let's negotiate with the poachers, see if I can use a little bit more skill. Maybe we can come to an agreement. One, I'm gonna kill you. Think about the poor people. Are you really working for them if you're, stealing all their food? Probably not. And at this point, I got a 50%. Oh wow, we got the Khazaits aren't Chinese, they're Mongolian. As far as I know, the Mongolians didn't work with bamboo. The Mongolians took over significant parts of China. Like, that's where they came from. Well, that's not where they came from, but they did invade through, and eventually the Mongolians did become the emperors of China. So there's a little bit of Eastern amalgamation going on over there. So, besides, the bamboo is not just Chinese. I know that's the common thought, but it's true. Alright, you have no interesting quests for me. I think I'll head to Bak. I enjoy a little Bak on occasion. Now you don't get the leather, you lost some good money. This is true. I really need to think before I do things. Train troops? Absolutely not. That is the worst possible quest that I could possibly pick up. I do need more recruits though. Because I do want to get a nice big army for when the Vlandians go back to war. That way we can have something useful to fight with. That's part of the reason why we're, exploring in foreign lands. Is there just like a party going on in Hiblet that I wasn't invited to? Thank you. There's so many minutes. I know, nobody's actually gotten control of it, and I'll be honest, it wasn't until I watched Italian Spartacus's video on having to keep control of bandits that I realized that there was actually a point to it, that they do matter. Just clear that. Daily gold change is down to -180. Oh, that's... Yeah, our workshops are starting to come online, so that's pretty nice. Get some more Bedouin rovers. And I will not hire looters. Screw looters. They're not useful to me. To 107, I'm going to have to start getting rid of some people. Yeah. I'm not willing to go that far out of my way. How fast are you? 4.8? I'm 5.2. I can catch you. Is it worth it? Probably not. Vote to declare war on Sturgia. Okay, interesting. I abstain because I have no influence, but we're done here, man. We're gonna head north. Vlandia has declared war on Sturgia. The banners have been called. Check the workshop page. That, if you're talking about the most, yeah, this one. So capital. There's still brewery level 1s. So. I was looking away and listening, and now you got loads of money. We have a decent amount of cash because we went to, killed everything, but our breweries are starting to come into their own, which is great. However, we must head north, for the banners have been called, and to war we go. We'll stop in Kaz, of course, for just a little bit. So remember all that stuff about sort of practicing down south and taking it easy? Well, apparently the king was not in favor of that. He heard that I was slacking and has decided that no, that's not how you're going to do things. Alright, do I have any junk that I don't need? Good, I don't. Do you have any cheap horses? 82 is not bad, but you're a sumpter horse and that's not useful to me. You have a camel. There's no camels. Okay. And I don't really need to get rid of any of this stuff, so I just want your food. 12 is still cheap. It's not really great cheap, but it's still cheap. 13 is still cheap for a little while. Let's get some variety going on in here. Give me a date. Ching! Alright, so we're gonna bring a lot of food with us, as we need to. I never spin the camera in my games, so it's always confusing when it changes perspective. You have my apologies. Not, like, serious apologies, but you do have some. Right, I need to go to recruit troops. Thank you for all the soldiers. I understand that. I'm about to get rid of some. Yeah, peasants. I will upgrade 5 of you, and then I'm going to get rid of enough to get me under the cap. There we go. And one more, so that I can hire the Bedouin Raider. No, I'm just going to get rid of all my peasants. I'm not going to keep any of them. Give me the Bedouin Rover. Puts me at 1 under. I can't get the bandit boss, so I'll have to get rid of him. Can't level you up. Can level you up. We got to get our troops all nice and settled and ready to kill. Go up to Nomad Bandit because I can't turn you into a true warrior just yet. But someday soon. Asteroid Tribesman, you are going down the Master Archer route, which is the Skirmisher. Asteroid Recruits. I actually would like to get more Skirmishers. 1/3 of my army right now is recruits. That is not okay. We're moving down Flaxmen to the left path. Imperial Archers just level up. We're gonna have to pay a pretty decent amount of cash, but I'm then going to go to the Tavern District and I'm gonna ransom all of my things. Apparently I can recruit hired blades. I don't know what that means. Oh, can I just recruit them from here now? Oh, that's interesting. Alright, we've got 1,400 gold. We are losing 184 per day. There needs to be a lock for the map. Nah, it's fine. At least I think it's fine. There we go. Now it's a bit more to your taste. Durther has created an army. An Ox Hall. We shall head north. Actually, we'll head north into Ortisia, because that'll be a good place to sort of top off on anything that we need. But so long, the south. We return to our war in the north. As the days pass long and hard. Now we can recruit high-end troops. Reasonable? I mean, it's 800 gold, so I'm not sure how reasonable that is. Hi, we're here. Is there an arena fight? There's not an arena fight. What do you want? Army poachers? Can't deal with that right now. I have more important things to do. I will pick up one dude. But I really gotta start getting rid of my troops and cycling them out. We are technically at war here now, I believe, right? Because we're at war with Britannia, I thought. Flandia. Okay, let's go kingdoms. Flandia. Oh, no, we're at war with Sturgia. Sorry, we have to go much, much further north. Alright, through to Legata. Actually, no, first we're gonna do a quick trade route here. Trade, hi. Do you have anything cool? Cheap. Cheap is the key here. You can buy grapes for cheap, but grapes are not super useful to me. I'm heading north. Do you have anything cheap up north? All my knowledge is down south, which is making that a little bit more difficult to plan for. If you find the army and join it, you might be able to get a city, and if you do, I would like to join the army, this is true. However, the army is currently organizing an Ox Hall, so I will get there by way of Legata and Manruth, and by that point I should run into Durther somewhere along the way. Hey, we got us a castle for free, basically, up north, Urendo, so Durther is... I don't want to say he's cunning at what he gives his people, but he certainly knows how to sandbag our up-and-coming noble who has a lot of money. He did that to us. It was very painful. Alright, along the way, we're going to raise a little bit of influence, get ourselves a little bit more. That's actually a pretty decent helmet. I want that helmet. Oh god, it's the javelin fight. You missed me. I shot my own dude, didn't I? I shot my own dude again. I'm really bad at this. Stop giving me people to work with. Okay, I got you. And then you got me. I had to kill the lucky killed me. Oh well. Alright. Head north we go. We are fumbling around a little bit as we get sort of tuned back into war. Still in Oxhall. Durther creating an army. Durther's gone way north, way fast, apparently. Holy shit, Durther, where are you? How did you get there already? Traveling to Ustakol. To siege. That's... okay. I mean, if that's where the army's heading, then that's where the army's heading. Why is the missing already? Wants blood? Yeah, I know. A little bit overly aggressive. Vote for noble retinues. Okay. Tier 5 plus clans lose 1 influence per day. I like that idea. Unfortunately, I must abstain. Oh, high tier retinues are going to be such a nightmare to fight now. I mean, we're never really involved in that, but still. Oh, losing cash. If you join it fast enough, you might switch targets. Well, we're heading as quick as we can. Grabbing guns, probably. Oh my goodness. Your army is considerably more badass than mine, unfortunately. Yeah, I really can't fight that. The numbers look similar, but no, he's got me pretty significantly. Arthur, where are you going to? Still heading to Mystical Castle. Right. Spacebook says it's not a good idea. Oh yeah, I know. I'm not gonna fight him. I thought he was smaller, but no, that force is not a force I can engage at this moment. So we're gonna head around. We'll go the long way. It's not much. You know, stop an apricot here. Maybe there's a tournament. I do need a little bit of extra cash. Oh goodness, that's a significant army that I can't get involved with. Okay, that was not. Oh boy. Alright. Maybe if a Chang is still in friendly hands, quote unquote. Blessed Blake does not smell upon this section. Changes 103. Oh, it's getting better. It's getting better. Mountain bandits. Lots of mountain bandits. For Chang is Free City. Only a practice fight to have. Hi. Want to buy stuff? How about hardwood? Have the hardwood. Oh, that's good in price on the cotton. 77% more. See, this is why crap does crap. There we go. 512. That'll keep me going. Durther, where are you going? Still heading to Mystical, which is past Ravel. How's it getting there? At least this means you won't have to fight this army. Yeah, that'll be a small blessing. But still, I don't really want to be trapped. Where is Durther right now, though? Durther was last seen near Swenrin? Where the hell is Durther? Where in the world is Carmen Dorthiego? He's over here. So we're well in advance of Durther right now. Okay, so we got time. I'm gonna stop in here then. Take care of the bandits. Wait until nightfall to attack. Durther's not gonna be here for another few days. His army's going to take a while to get up there. Yeah, I didn't quite realize that we were so far ahead of him. So we'll go knock out a forest bandit. If you check the game tab, there's an army that tells you where the armies are. Good point. Attack. Sergia doesn't seem like they're doing well. Sergia seems to be engaging many people. You may fire when ready. Oh, I got him. That was what we call unexpected. Good kill. Alright, let's cast around, take these guys down. I don't know why I'm trying to stabilize the region which we're about to invade, but hey, maybe I'm thinking a little bit more long term. I'm scared. Hey, I'm a little worried too, but the numbers are low, so... Oh. Come on, boys. Keep with me. I think if the numbers are low enough, we can take them. This is the force bandit hideout and charge them. Don't give them the range. The problem is that they're bloody railgun shooters. Range, they will kill us and cut us to pieces before we get a chance. So we wanna aggro very carefully. Otherwise we get killed. The rule is one camp at a time. Draw them to us. And hopefully don't catch any patrols. Yep, here they come. Pull out the shield. Let's play defense for them. Go for it, boys. Why did we bring Aserai recruits? Free damage. Come on, come on. I have a pokey stick. I'm really not very good with it, but I have it. Catch. Alright, we're down to one guy. 3 of them versus 2 of us. Amazingly, it's my archer. Right. Apparently, who is this man and what does he do? This is some master archer shit. Alright, we can take it. It's only 3. That's why I hate fighting bandits up here. Yup. Still only 3 though. I'll approach hidden in the trees. Oh, we're getting low on people. Namely us. 2 versus 1. I think we can do it. I need a sword, man. Like, I love my Volg so much. But boy, do I need a sword. I am amazed that it took you this long to see me. Pull out your melee weapon. Come on, one more. One more and you're dead. Swing your sword. Hey, I gained a level. Right. May as well retreat. Pick up his sword. He had a 2-handed sword, didn't he though? Where did his sword go, actually? There it is. Oh, it does work, okay. Alright, we gotta find one more dude. Because I can kill him. I have high confidence I can win. Retreat at this point? No, we got this. We got this. It's one guy left. I'm gonna kill him. And then it's the duel, and I can win a duel. Pull out your sword, punk. Alright, there we go. Now the duel. I'm here to win. Very well, sir, we shall duel. For once, I'm in a position where I desperately need to take this duel. You are very steadily destroying my shield, and that's not cool. What you got? I told you I could take it. Retreat, Tirak. You can't win. Hello, Firkin. Yeah, the hardest part of these is just getting to the duel. Once you're at the duel, it's easy. Oh, and we're picking up true, honest-to-God troops. I can get rid of some of these dumbass recruits. Alright, so I want the Battanian Guards, the Armed Traders, the Vlandian Armed Traders, and the Aserai Cavalry Guard. And in order to get back under my numbers, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Get rid of recruits. Of course, you can. I need my Master Archers. Mamluk Soldiers. I want to be the Palace Guard because I'm crazy. I want crossbowmen so much, but no. There we go. Got rid of some of the recruits. Picked up a whole bunch of weapons, including longbows. Shield is almost broken, and so are you. Nah, I got this. I had it. Even if I had lost the shield, I could have fought him. Like, did you see how slowly he was swinging that sword? Hi, Durther! I was hoping that he'd give me more time. Join the armor. I was hoping to stop back in town and heal up a bit. So, we're a little bit stuck here now. Also, with all that lovely, lovely loot that I stole from the hideout, that was pretty good. Another hideout to attack, but I imagine this one is much better defended. I'm sharing my food with starving troops. Seriously? Durthert, you didn't bring any food? Why does Durthert never bring food? Most of this food is mine. You dick. Can I get like some cool shit for giving my money, my food over to you? Can I get like a passive gain to all of my interactions with you, Durthert? Alright, we are besieging Le Castle. Yeah, I saw it's got 100 troops in it, so that's why I decided to join the army. You get influence for sharing food? Not going up enough. And we're gonna be out of food in like 3 days. Oh, Durthert decided to besiege the walls. Durthert, you haven't even finished building your goddamn ramps. Like, man, dude. I'm gonna use the send troops option because if I actually try and fight it with him, it gets bad fast. Because unless they actually get some kind of, what do we got? That doesn't show with the influence tab. Ladders for the win. We have seen how useless ladders are. Like, ladders are insanely worthless. Where are we going? Oh boy. Of course, you cleared out all the food. These guys have only got 1,000 gold anyway. I'm keeping those. 23 head armor is actually not bad. Like, some of this gear is not awful. Worth a look at this. We'll just use a bow. Good point. I recently captured a brand new bow. Let's go add that to my... That's interesting. Cracked longbow. There we go. since we're mostly going to be fighting with Dirthert. And I need to sell some of this junk. Not going to get a ton for it, but have some splendid arrows. Tattered scarves. Oh good, the settlement will actually be able to pay me for everything they've got. Keep the helmet just in case. It's not a bad helmet. There we go. We got 800 gold. That'll keep us rolling. Alright, good night, Sprog. Thank you. Wish you had a 5th equipment slot. We all do. Do you know which company that made this game? Not off the top of my head. Bro could actually answer that question like immediately. Unfortunately, he has gone to bed for the night. But I do not remember who made this. Alright, return to the army. How much food does the army have? We have 8 days until we're out of food. Tail worlds, that's one. Worlds or words? One of the two. Alright. And we're just going to keep traveling. Until Dirthert finally decides he's going to actually do... Why are we besieging castles? Revel is right there. Gonna add in a few more. Get a malicious spearman and some bushwhackers for some more long-range combat options. On the bright side, I'm getting time to heal. Do not declare war on the Northern Empire. Do not... Wait. We got a castle. Oh, God. You gave it to me. This is the second time, you bastards, you've done this to me. Oh, of course you gave me the castle. Thank you, Dirthert. But, dude... Now you're taking your army to literally the opposite end of the world. Where is this all that's left of Sturgia? Oh no, they've got 3 cities in total. This isn't a bad place for a castle. It's right next to Reveal. There's no way I can hold it. Oh boy. Where are we going? Traveling to MnB somewhere that I can't pronounce. Where are we going? We're going back home. Dirthert, we just finished getting up here. Yeah, the army's being basically disbanded at this point. Oh, that's one hell of an army. Go to the arena. Please do not declare war on the Northern Empire. I beg of you, sir. I have a castle now. This is great. So, castle number 2, Electric Boogaloo. I think 1,100 man army is about to take the city next to your castle. Yeah, if that happens, that's actually not terrible. We're currently at peace with them. However, I'd rather not be on the front line, if at all possible. Landia has declared war on the Northern Empire. Brilliant. Just lovely and brilliant. I'm gonna go head to my lance. Until the castle is interested in taking... or until an army who's interested in taking Reval is gonna come along. Let's scout ahead for them. Sea Raider hideout. How big is that hideout? 30 infantry. Empire peasants, armed traders. That would help me out. Oh, no, not really. It'd be a huge thing. Shift past Reval, all nice and secret-like. And your liege lord has decided to show up. Okay. Do you know which country this game was made? Turkey? Nice. Alright. Asteroid recruits. Should have made you archers, but hey. Because apparently I now actually hold a castle, and life is about to get a little bit more painful. So that's how it normally goes. We grab a castle and then just it doesn't work out. Ooh, I have an asteroid archer. Nice. Sturgia militia archers and spearmen. That's beautiful. Welcome to the club. We pay well. Manage the castle. I require money, actually. Loyalty, how are you on loyalty? 100%, we're good on that. I want growth then. What am I currently building? Siege workshop and a granary. Boast wall repair speed. Completion in 36 days. No. That's terrible. How do I clear the queue? Don't bother with the granary? No, you don't think we'll hold it long enough? I think we can hold it. It's not the worst thing ever. Although there are looters, which we need to, you know, go kill. Because my poor villagers. Hi, I'm here to murder every single one of you. I'm actually good on that. Surrender or die. Yes, they have chosen death. Food supplies are nearly maxed there. 10 troops. 1 troop died. But in exchange, we wiped out pretty much everybody. I do not need sturgeon peasants in my army. You may go home. If I don't take them, does that send them to home? Like, do they go, like, return to their places of villageness? Recruit troops. Give me your soldiers. Y'all belong to me anyway. Diocese, whatever the heck your name is. You're not at war with me, so I don't really care. So we're at war with the Northern Empire. I've got a castle and an army was created, but we don't need that notification anymore. Hi. Recruit troops, what do you got? Someday I will make you all happy and proud to be in my fief, I guess. Ooh, are my breweries? My breweries are practically bankrolling my entire nation at the moment. Usually when you take a castle of the city for this plan, that's all you... Hey, more looters. Hi, boys. There's a new king in town. Well, liege lord of the area. Granary is how much you can hold. Oh, I see what you're saying. Alright, this is 19 looters. I'll lead the attack myself, sure, why not? I mean, I'm just gonna tell them to all charge, but it'll be good practice.
Attack! Ha!
Because I can't use my bow on horseback. I was expecting to be operating with Dirthard. I need to switch my shields again. Because, or not my shields. Yes, charge them, my troops. I love this Volk so much. I think it's better than the pole sword. I really do. Because the pole sword is just too big to use properly. You're doing excellent, my people. Continue your charges. Just kind of uppercutted with the... No stopping, folks. Every last looter. I meant to do that. We'll go with that. Did he just block me? Alright, we'll take it. It's all about finding that one magical weapon. I suppose there is some of that, yeah. Gotta find something that fits you. The reason why I like the Volk so much is just because it's short enough to use on foot in somewhat small areas. Like, you're not gonna... It's not super good to try and use if you're in, like, the middle of the inside of a bandit camp or on top of the walls for a siege. But in a field battle, it's actually pretty decent. So you can use it from horseback. It's not great, but you can. In a more open hideout engagement, you can use it. It's great in duels. Like, it's just outright phenomenal in duels. So it's so far the best mix. Now, Sprogue says that we need to find a glaive, because the glaive would be even better. Which, if I can find one, I'll certainly give it a test. But the pole sword was just too big. And we tried hard. And when you hit with the pole sword, it hits like a truck. But the Volk hits just as hard and is way smaller. And you can do things like that. Is that victory? There we go. Another easy victory. Stabilizing the region. See, we're doing what Durthert won't. Although, you know, if we could, like, capture Rayville, that'd be really cool. Oops. More troops for the army. Buy products. You have 1,000 gold, but I kind of don't want to, like, destroy your economy by unloading a whole bunch of crap on you. So, just do me a favor and be great, and I'm going to manage my castle for a moment. Negative 331 on gold, which is not great. Manage the castle. So we don't need a granary, apparently, is what people are telling me. Ah, +1 bonus reserve. How do I remove things from the queue? Like that. Okay, I got it. Oh no, that's how I make it the most important thing. I get it. Did I reset that? Hopefully not. 34 days. No, I didn't. Okay. So we're going to want something that would give us a little bit more cash. Bow collector. And then gardens. Back that up with a training field. Militia grounds. Felon's office. Finish it off with the granary since the granary is good. And our walls apparently are phenomenal. So I need to give them a governor. Faster building. You're really good, but I'm gonna need you to manage over the settlement. No, you want a granary right now? Swap daily to housing maybe to increase prosperity more? Okay. I'm down for that. Apparently I do want the granary now. 55 days till construction. And then housing. Make us a little bit more rich. Yeah, maintaining this castle is going to bankrupt me. I mean, and that's why Durthert gave it to me. I can kill you. Oh, you're Golden Boar. You're not necessarily Rayville. I'm gonna go head off these looters, since looters are not allowed in my lands. You could always build a tax collection office. That's what I started to do, and everyone's like, no. Can I join Lucian's army? That'd be ideal. We're not really allies in this, but... Oh good, I can help Lucian's army. Oh, they're storming the gates of the castle. Grim has introduced quick work breweries. Ah, yes. If I can get another brewery up and running, that'd be great. Sure. Let's go join them. Don't worry about Rayville anymore. I want the stuff that I'm gonna rob from Rayville. So I'm here to join this army to loot a little bit, so that it flips over to our team. That way I can sell shit to it. Like, that's my goal. Oh, do you just have a battering ram? Because I would like to work with your battering ram. There's your battering ram. Deploy me there. Auto deploy, begin assault. Do I actually have troops under my command? Oh, I do. I have several. Interesting. Cool. Looks like I'm leading the assault on the tower. Good. Battering ram and siege tower. Yeah, somebody actually knows how to run a war. How crazy is this? The only mistake was I didn't mess with my weapon systems. You can tell your guys to stay back. These are not my guys, though, I don't think. I think they gave them to me. Maybe they are. There's a whole bunch of SRI recruits. Slowly, boys. Slowly. You know what? I'm getting off this horse because I happen to have a weapon designed explicitly for this purpose. Okay, I'm higher. But I brought a longbow for a reason. Where are my troops, actually? I don't actually know. Your guys are the only ones with the reddish emblems over their heads? Oh, I see. Apparently I have like 10 dudes and less. Yeah, they did not give me many troops at all. Faster, boys! Keep it going faster. Is that a trebuchet? That absolutely is some form of very large siege weapon. And you also happen to have some sort. Are you? Oh, they broke it. So they managed to break our battering ram. That's not good. Get on up there, boys. My dudes, not so much. Yeah, don't go up there. That's stupid. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna do some damage. Or at least we were gonna do some damage until they dropped the ramp and then said, look, you couldn't anymore. But go other forces first. A little higher. 73 damage delivered. Special Spearman dead. They appear to be beating us back here. That's not cool. Let me see if I can't wade into this a bit. Hopefully without killing my own people. If I can actually, you know, hit anything. Last bell. Come on. I think they're winning a little bit. Okay. Let's go, boys. Alright, we're through the walls. Alright, we are definitely grabbing the walls on this one. Oh god. Form up on me, folks. Can I, like, control this and shoot it back at them? No, it doesn't turn enough. Unfortunate. Shield up! We're gonna need more troops. They're counterattacking very effectively here. Nope, that didn't work. Let's end this one. A significant portion of this battle on my back. Wow, we are just getting slaughtered. That is not a good color of kill feed. Yeah, we gotta kill 175 dudes, and at this rate, we are losing basically 4 to 1. Oh, what do you think it is? Isn't that battle? It really did. So, doesn't look like we had any way of stopping that. I'm really disappointed that we didn't continue to hold this entry point. I guess there just weren't enough troops in the nearby vicinity in order to keep that thing intact and running. Because our penetration was good, but then we didn't have enough to back that up. And unfortunately, my troops weren't in sufficient number to come in. Although it looks like Sirius the Surgeon is actually gaining some magister points, so he's healing people. Yeah, Rayball needed to fall, because this way we will hold this castle. We won't, but an ally will. And we also, this is weakening an ally more than it's weakening us. So sure, I'm losing a portion of my 100 men. A pretty rough portion, actually. We've lost 46 troops on my party. But at the end of the day, this is a huge Battanian army that's getting absolutely wrecked. We had a chance to overwhelm them, but it ran flat. Came close, though, and it does look like they're starting to run out of folks. So... Oh, it's down to 3-1 now. We were at 4-1 in terms of death. We're down to 3-1 now. I mean, not for long. We're about to hit 400 again, but... Oh, can you guys bring her home? Doesn't look like we're getting any more reinforcements. But it does look like they're on top of the walls again. And if they can hold the walls, then they can turn this definitely in our favor. Of course, these spearmen are just nuts, man. Oh, this is gonna be so close. We're underneath our 4-1 victory odds here, but I mean 60 versus 185. At least you lose the troops, you won't be losing money. You just go back to the castle. I still have 40 men or so left. So that's not terrible. But yeah, we're gonna go back now. Oh my god, are they gonna win? No way. Oh, there's a significant chance that the defenders... Oh, suddenly... Oh, suddenly it stopped being that significant chance. Wow, one dude left. One left. Good job, folks. There we go, victory. So that works. That works very much. Of course, we are the best of friends now, which is good to hear. Take some prisoners. Okay, we're down to significantly low on what's going on. How bad is my prisoner? Oh, my prisoner deficit's not bad at all. Pick up some of these. We're a little bit slow, but that's fine. Over the limit. Yeah, who cares? Give me that loot. That's why we came here. But the most important thing is that takes revolve for us. But we're part of this this coalition, I guess, that's currently killing the Sturgians. But that's a 1,000-man army that just got butchered. So that places Vlandi in a much more comfortable position. So now that we've managed to come to the area, how's the arena? There's no tournament going on in the region that we just captured. Oh, hi, I'm gonna take all your troops, thank you. And then I'm gonna trade with you because I think I can sell you junk. You have tons of gold. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, let's get rid of some junk. And I did say I wanted to start blacksmithing, so I will keep that in mind. Splinter hunting bow versus a cracked hunting bow. Get rid of the cracked hunting bow, one of our splintered. Ranger bow is also a tier 2. 86, 87, 42, 45, 83, 85, 60. So the ranger bow shoots a little bit faster. Don't need a splintered one since I have a full one. And that's just a really good bow. I will keep this as my new short bow. So we are going to do well with that. I think I saw some kind of good helmet here, but maybe I must have been dreaming. My armor is not the worst it can be, but I think all of my troops are going to be fine with not needing any of this. The only thing useful is, of course, that helmet. Yes, the longbow was an interesting attempt to work with, but I'm not sold on it since I can't use it from horseback. And we will try to smelt these. So we're going to need hardwood. They sell hardwood here, but more importantly, do they sell it for cheap? Or coal? I can take that. No, they don't sell hardwood here. Interesting. So I'm not going to be able to smelt that. Oh, we're back in the money again. And our expected change is -22 because we pruned most of our army. If you want to glaive, they appear to be in Khuzait. Don't know if you saw that message. I did notice that somebody had mentioned that glaives were in Khuzait territory, but thank you. Alright. Back home. Western Empire has been taken by the Aserai, so it looks like the Aserai are kicking some butt. That's good to hear. How's your castle doing? Well, I hope. We're going to set up a little bit of a... Well, let's set up a proper queue. Nope, nope. Keep bringing on the granary. Add that to queue, and then that to queue, that to queue. Castellan's office, the siege workground, fairgrounds, and then the garden. There we go. That way, if I don't get back here for a while, I'll be fine. So my towns produce fish and flax. Interesting. Not particularly useful, but interesting. Oh, I do need to go back to my villages and grab all of the stuff that I can out of them. Our negative is 22. How beautiful is that? Troops. Give me some boys. We're actually not doing all that bad. Half of our army is wounded, but wounded comes back. Take troops from the castle? So is there a reason why I would want to reduce my garrison? Oh, actually no. Good point, because I don't need as much of a garrison anymore. So let's go grab low-level troops since we're going to be training. I wish there was a way to organize them by rank. Give me your recruits. Some Vlandian infantry. Some crossbowmen. And then levy crossbowmen. I want to leave it like 2 week, but I do want to take a significant number of you. Infantry. Virgin soldiers. Also expensive holding a garrison. Yeah. Spearmen, that's good. I'm trying to grab a line at the same time I also grab, you know, proper troops. Combatants. Oh goodness, we need to put a cut in here for the YouTube people. So we're going to be streaming for another couple of hours, but we do divvy it up so that we can go send... taking a couple of seconds. So that we can have our YouTube friends be able to watch what's happened while we were away. And so, yeah, we're going to put a cut in here for YouTube. Don't worry, we're streaming for another few hours, so no stoppage on that. But to my YouTube friends, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tyrak. If you like what you're seeing, make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see notification every single time I list one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode.